Welcome back, everybody, to another dicondissectional production hosted by Deathstroke9. Today, we're going to be checking out the song Rock and Roll Lifestyle by Cake. So, I have recently, on my own, have been getting into some different types of music. Mainly like alternative and experimental music. And this is a group that I've heard a lot of positive things about in the alternative scene, I guess, from like a while ago. I know like nothing about this group, and I'm excited to check this song out. So, welcome. If you're new to the channel, my name is Daniel. Here we react to all different types of music, and I try to figure out what the music and the lyrics mean to me personally. And then at the end, we do research on the songs and the groups that we're listening to, and also just enjoy some great music. If that sounds interesting to you, consider subscribing to the channel. Let me know what other songs by this group or what other songs in this genre maybe you want me to check out. And appreciate you joining me. Let's get into this. All right. Cake, Rock and Roll Lifestyle. Here we go. Well, I want to play. One more time. Here we go. There it is. Let's go. Like the guitar.
Well, your CD collection looks shiny and costly. How much did you pay for your bad Moto Guzzi? And how much did you spend on your black leather jacket? Is it you or your parents in this income tax bracket? Now tickets to concerts and drinking at clubs, sometimes for music that you haven't even heard of. And how much did you pay for your rock and roll t-shirt that proves you were there, that you heard of them first? Now, how do you afford your rock and roll lifestyle? How do you afford your rock and roll lifestyle? How do you afford your rock and roll lifestyle? Oh, tell me. Oh, yeah, alright. Alright. Oh, yeah, alright. Oh.
I'm going to pause it there. I really like his voice. And this is, if it stays like going like that, this will be like the most sarcastic and, yeah, this is hilarious. I love it. I love everything that he just said. That's really funny. I've known people like this before. Wow. Like, jeez Louise. He's got them down to a T, too. What's that called? Is there like a name for that? I mean, obviously a name would be a generalization, but still, it's interesting. Very interesting. I like it. It's very funny. Let's keep going. Also, really good song so far.
How much did you pay for the chunk of his guitar, the one he ruthlessly smashed at the end of the show? And how much will he pay for a brand new guitar, one which he'll ruthlessly smash at the end of another show? And how long will the workers keep building him new ones, as long as their soda cans are red, white, and blue ones? And how long will the workers keep building him new ones, as long as the soda cans are red, white, and blue ones? Yeah, yeah. Black leather and hospital bills and tattoo removal and dozens of pills. Your liver pays dearly now for youthful magic moments, but rock on completely with some brand new components. Now, how do you afford your rock and roll lifestyle? How do you afford your rock and roll lifestyle? How do you afford your rock and roll lifestyle? Oh, right, oh, yeah. excess ain't rebellion. You're drinking what they're selling. Your self-destruction doesn't hurt them.
Yes. Wow.
Your chaos won't convert them. They're so happy to rebuild it. You'll never really kill it. Yeah, excess ain't rebellion. You're drinking what they're selling. Excess ain't rebellion. You're drinking, oh yeah, you're drinking what they're selling. Oh, yeah, oh, right, oh, yeah,
I want to hear another song by them. That was awesome. What are the comments under this? Man, why is I mean, I guess 300,000 views is a lot, but still, it's not that many. Check out the link in the description. And yeah. That's why I don't have kids. I want to support my rock and roll lifestyle. Ah, that's what it is. This song made fun of hipsters before it was cool to make fun of hipsters. Yeah, okay. This was from 94. Wow, wow, wow. This could very well be the most sarcastic piece of music ever written. Yes. Excess ain't rebellion. You're buying what they're selling. Yes, that's the point. That's the ending point of this. Very cynical. The ironic tone. This person says the singer doesn't have much of a voice. Yeah, I beg to differ. If Lou Reed and Sugar Ray had a child, this song would be it. Most ironic band in the history of rock music, and I love it. Wow. All right, let's take a look at these lyrics. You could hear most of them, though, pretty clearly. Rock and Roll Lifestyle is the debut single by Sacramento alternative rock band Cake. The song was first played by KWOD, now known as KUDL. It was later released on Cake's debut album, Motorcade of Generosity. Only 500 copies were issued. The music video for the song was filmed at Safetyville, USA in Sacramento. As a single, it was originally called How Do You Afford Your Rock and Roll Lifestyle? Well, yeah. Oh, okay, it was called How Do You Afford? All right. Well, your CD collection looks shiny and costly. How much did you pay for your bad Moto Guzzi? Let's see what we have. Moto Guzzi is an Italian motorcycle manufacturer. Okay. Juxtaposing a rebellious rock song with storied foreign motorcycle brand serves as the indictment of the character that draws the narrator's ire. They use their money to pose. They're posers. That's exactly what they are, yeah. And show off to others how cool and hardcore they are, but in fact they lack the gritty, rebellious spirit of the rock and roll that they claim to be a part of, you know? Yeah. I don't know. Because I also don't like it when people call people, you know, posers and stuff. Because a lot of times it's like, I don't know. Like, how do you tell that? In this case, it's very, very obvious. And it's more of someone trying to insert themselves into almost like a culture that they're not a part of. And they're like, look at me. I'm like, exactly like they said, I'm so hardcore, but I'm, you know, not at all. But at the same time, it's like, let people have their fun too. So I don't know. But still, the point of this song is making fun. So yeah, that's probably what we're going to be reading here. How much did you spend on your black leather jacket? Is it you or your parents in this income tax bracket? He's questioning about the source of their money. Is it from their diligent hard work, or was it handed to them by their parents? Now, tickets to concerts and drinking at clubs, sometimes for music that you haven't even heard of. How much did you pay for your rock and roll t-shirt that proves you were there, that you heard of them first? Now, how do you afford your rock and roll lifestyle? Tell me.
How much did you pay for the chunk of his guitar, the one he ruthlessly smashed at the end of the show? And how much will he pay for a brand new guitar, one which he'll ruthlessly smash at the end of another show? He's broadening the scope of his criticism. It's not just one fan who's missing the point of rock and roll. In this line, the implication is that the band in question is wholly involved in this consumer culture. They flipped the guitar smashing on its head and made it an act of conformance. The fans want to see it because of their stereotypical expectations, and the band happily goes through the motions. The band is selling out, another term I don't always like, but whatever. All right. And how long will the workers keep building him new ones? As long as their soda cans are red, white, and blue ones. Points out that the person described as supporting the capitalist economy. That's why his rock and roll lifestyle isn't rebellious after all. How long will the workers keep... Oh, they repeat it. Okay. Aging black leather and hospital bills and tattoo removal and dozens of pills. Your liver pays dearly now for youthful magic moments. But rock on completely with some brand new components. So they replace the parts that... Jeez Louise, this song is extremely cynical. Yeah. Excess isn't rebellion. And this is the point of the song. You're drinking what they are selling. Your self-destruction doesn't hurt them. Your chaos won't convert them. They're so happy to rebuild it. You'll never really kill it. And there you go. When rock and roll first came up in the late 50s, it was seen as a protest against an established order. McRae is singing about a person who's desperately trying to create a rock and roll image of himself. However, he's falling short. He's failing the original spirit. He pays a ridiculous amount of money to buy his accessories. After all, these products are part of the American economy, an established order, and designed for people like him. Didn't Elvis sell I Hate Elvis t-shirts and stuff to try and capitalize off non-Elvis fans, like Elvis haters? Stuff like that. Excessively buying things you're supposed to do is not rock and roll in any way. One of my favorites is the comment, most relatable lyrics. Very, very good song. I quite enjoyed it. Thank you for joining me. Let me know if there's any other song by Cake you'd like me to listen to. I really liked it. I don't want to offend anybody, but I have a specific person in mind when I'm listening to this song, because those lyrics, it's man, wow, okay then. He got them down to a T. It'd be crazy if the person watched this video. I haven't, interacted with them in a really long time. It was 1 or 2 interactions, but it was still okay, I'm going to stop there. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you guys soon. Deathstroke 9, out. How do you afford your rock and roll lifestyle? Now the song is stuck in my head.